My name is Chris. I play guitar and sing in the Flatliners.
My name is Paul and I play drums.
Flatliners to Montreal on the Strike Anywhere tour. How's the scene back home?
Actually, we played a show in Toronto last night. It was the first night with Strike Anywhere. It was incredible. Hostage Life played, a band called This Is a Standoff. Steve from Belvedere's new band were incredible. They played as well, and there was a bunch of bands. There was North by Northeast. And I mean, I don't know, that show kind of summed it up. Like, we came home from being away for about a month in Europe and played this awesome show, these awesome bands, and it was an awesome crowd. And Toronto's just, people really know what's up in Toronto. Much like Montreal. Same thing. Exact same thing. We have a blast in Montreal and Toronto. Yeah.
How about Europe? How was Europe? Differences, Canada, Europe?
They treat you differently. There's lots of food, always a place to stay. Yeah, too much food maybe.
It's the amount of hospitality we experienced in Europe, it being our first time, was like astonishing. Honestly, like we would show up, we're all right.
No, it's free. He's on free drugs.
Yeah.
Hey, how's that?
I'm free beers from the DJ.
Someone's gonna gagner or very foot.
No. Unless you say you want to buy these drinks. Yeah. I don't speak French. Thank you very much.
All right, so in Europe, the hospitality, you're saying it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, like Paul said, like we'd show up to the shows, tons of food, coffee, beer, everything you want. And then after you sound check or do whatever, they make you dinner or they bring you somewhere to get dinner. There's always a place to crash, whether it be a hotel, a band flat, something like that. It was honestly incredible. Like you're taken care of so well. All you have to do is focus on playing music. That's it. Europeans really know what it's like about to care about the music, rather than like in North America, people sometimes tend to like dwell more on the business side of things. I mean, it's just how North America is. You know what I mean? It's the instant differences between continents, between Europe and North America. Really, it always has been like that. So yeah, I mean, now that we've experienced both, it's a whole like new world of opportunity for us, really. So the first time was definitely a blast. Definitely a blast. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it was great.
To what extent is political activism important to the Flatliners?
I mean, I think anyone that's not really socially aware of what's going on around them is kind of asking for it these days, because I mean, there's just so many options for just so many aspects of life. You know what I mean? Like you can be involved in so many in making so many decisions about just, I mean, things around your city, things around your hometown, whatever it be, whatever scale population you're living among them. And I mean, it's just smart to be socially active. You know, you don't have to go to protest to be socially aware. You don't have to fight policemen to be socially aware. You just have to know what you need, know what you want, and know how to get it. And these days, all you have to do is voice your opinion and vote, really. And the people that don't vote, you're kind of ruining it for everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, unless there's no like ideal candidate in your eyes, I can understand why people wouldn't vote if they're just completely apathetic in the sense they can't find solitude in anyone running for whatever position it may be in government. But I mean, you gotta learn yourself. You gotta get yourself learned, and I mean, you'll be a happier person because you'll know what's going on. You know what I mean? You won't be a naive citizen just kind of going about things like throwing your garbage on the fucking street and not knowing what it's like. It's the same thing as throwing your garbage on the street and like just not knowing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like being like, that's fine, someone will pick it up. No one will pick it up. Yeah. You know? So
there's actually a very important point you raised with learning. I think learning is one of it should be the core aspect of society, of human life, and it's been lost, I think, especially in North America.
Yeah.
How to learn, how to get it back.
How to get it back? Start caring about it, really. I mean, you're talking to two guys that went to high school, finished high school, and now are in a band, playing music, writing songs about the way we feel and what we experience through life and what we kind of see, I mean, like, as a negative thing, what we see as a positive thing. So we're kind of going through, I mean, I wouldn't really classify us as a straight up political band. We do have political insight. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, some bands will classify themselves as a political band. We're not one of those bands, but socially aware, yeah. I hope and think we are socially aware individuals. We know what we want. We know what we need as people. We know how to get it, like I was saying before. But I mean,
we don't want to be preachy.
No, like we're not ones to preach. You know what I mean? We're just, I mean, if you really get down to it, the only way to get people to get back into like a good learning curve, to care about what they're doing, is just to somehow somehow convince them that the world we live in is a good place. Like, it can be a good place. It can be a terrible place. You know what I mean? Like, I completely understand someone's point of view who's homeless and fucking gets fucked with all the time. Like, you know what I mean? They have to rob people to make a living or whatever. I mean, I've never had to do that, obviously, but I mean, like, I can see how someone like that would hate the world and just have a really grim outlook. But I mean, all you have to, it just takes some hope, really. You need to want to learn and make a difference, and even just for yourself. Not change the world, just make a difference for yourself. You know?
Great words. Great words. Give me a couple of funny tour stories. A couple of really golden tour stories.
Scott got towed in our van.
Our guitarist, Scott.
Yeah, he was towed in our van one night. One morning I got a call and he's like, "Hey man, can you come pick me up?" I'm like, "You slept in the van down the street. I don't need to come pick you up." He's like, "Nah man, I'm in an impound lot." I'm like, 20, 30K.
Yeah. Where? He slept through a flatbed tow truck. Like a flatbed truck. Pulled the van and trailer onto the flatbed, elevated it up. So he's like at least like 5-6 feet off the ground, right? And he didn't wake up. And he woke up right when they got to the impound line. He gets out of the van, and apparently the guy in the impound line just cracked up.
Amazing.
I mean,
where was that actually?
That was in Michigan. That was in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Man, we have so many tour stories, but it honestly always comes back to that one because we just can never remember any other ones. It's classic. What else do we got? Anything from the last tour? Anything crazy? That's probably a pretty classic tour story. But I mean, we're on tour so much, we have a million stories. So.
Okay, what bands would you dream of touring with and why?
I mean, personally, we've been really lucky to be able to have toured with a lot of bands we're huge fans of. Shrek Anywhere is no exception, really. We all love that band so much.
And who else?
And we just did a tour with No Effects. That was incredible for us. We're all big fans. How can you not be? It's No Effects. To be able to watch that band every night on tour for like 3 weeks, it was just weird. You know what I mean? It kind of fucked with your head. It was like, I shouldn't be here. It was like, it felt like a lifetime difference. Like when we played and then when they played, you know what I mean? It was just very awesome. It was really cool to be a part of that.
We've been lucky.
We've been very lucky. We're lucky sons of bitches, really.
How long have you been in a band?
We've been in a band for almost 6 years now. Yeah. We've been able to tour with a lot of cool bands. It honestly comes down to like, we find out what bands we're touring with and we're all excited about it. Because we all are just huge music fans in general. We all listen to such a wide array of bands and music that it just tends to happen. Every tour we get on, we're stoked at least like 3/4 of the bands. I've never really toured with a band that I really didn't like. You know what I mean? Like, so we've been very lucky. I kind of hate us for being that lucky.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's Rufio. I'd killed a tour with Rufio, but they broke up.
They broke up.
Good band. Very good band. What are some other causes or other bands you want to give a quick plug to? Any friends of yours running labels or something like that?
Hostage Life.
Ceremonial Snips.
There's a band called the Ceremonial Snips who are very awesome. Attacking. Oh yeah, the Cobra Skulls. Cobra Skulls from Reno, well, San Francisco are very good. Attacking Black. Who else? St. Albia Cartel. Organizations. Everyone knows Escape for Cancer, but Rob Dyer's a genius. He's a very good guy. He's doing a good thing. I mean, we've personally at least 2 of the members of our band have struggled with the loss of a loved one from cancer. Everyone has, right? So what Rob's doing is really cool. I don't know. Wilhelm Scream is a really great band. I'm sure everyone's heard of them, but if by the off chance someone hasn't checked them out, because they're one of the best bands around right now. And the Loved Ones, Dead to Me, Strike Anywhere, and Smoke or Fire.
Okay.
Yes.
That does it, boys.
The Cancer Bats.
There's Cancer Bats.